Okay, an update on the Chevrolet truck gas tank wood bed project. That's one of the projects we got going on here. The last time I had a video made on this, we had just laid the wood in the bed. Now you can see we've got the wood in the bed, and we have the slats in the bed, and you can see that we have attached all of the bolts. If I get the tape off here, you can see them slightly under this. There's one of the bolts. And there's a bolt, about every 2 feet that hold these stainless steel or chrome polished rails down. And we went through and attached all the nuts to make sure that everything had a place and a home. We put the eccentric washers in there that I talked about that prevents this nut or this carriage bolt from turning when we tighten it up. And this is actually the bolts that hold the bed to the frame. And now we're in the process of putting this side rail in. I think you'll see from the earlier videos that we made that the old side rail had been somewhat welded to this. So we've come back and we put this in. There's no holes for it, so we have to drill all of them. And then we have to mark and drill holes right here that we're going to use stainless steel bolts on to hold this rail to the side of the bed. And we'll put one more here. We'll put a nut zert in there. We're using a center punch. It's an impact center punch that you can see when you hit it like this, it makes a noise and it actually marks the spot, puts a small indentation in there so that we can drill. So we've done that on these holes along the side. We'll bolt that in and then come back and ID this hole and drill it in, and then put a nut in here, a nut zert, and all this will be stainless steel, so nothing will rust. So once that's all done, then we have to take this all back apart again, because the wood all has to be sanded and stained. But we want to make sure it fits right, so we don't have to make any cuts on it once we get ready to stain it. And then we'll put it all back together. It's going to be really pretty. We've also got the hole made and the encapsulator made for the fuel tank cap and lever and tube, and we'll put that back on, hook it back up to the gas tank where all this is done, and then this will all be complete and it'll all be working before we start putting it all back together. So sorry I stumbled through that. I'm Barry Wilson with Wilson Auto Repair. Hope this helps you if you decide to do this on your truck.